What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple months now since I did my what's in the bag for 2025, and I have already changed a golf club. So played a few rounds this year and did not feel like I was putting as well as I should have, so I have put my putter in timeout. If you watched my what's in the bag, I was using the Jailbird. I do believe it's the original Jailbird Versa with some lead tape, white hot insert, not the Ricky Fowler insert. Couldn't figure out how to get a hold of one of those. 38.5 inches long, or 38, Odyssey Stroke Lab shaft, and it does feel good. It's the first time I had ever used a putter with kind of like, well, no, it wasn't the first time. But anyway, second time I have used a putter with more of the slant neck rather than, I don't know if you would call that a single bend, maybe single bend neck versus like the slant neck that TaylorMade makes, or just like a plumber's neck. But I have put this bad boy in timeout, and I didn't feel like I was putting as well as I should have this year. Couldn't get the speed down. Don't know what was going on. So it's currently in timeout, and I have switched it out for Old Reliable. And that Old Reliable is a TaylorMade Spider X with the Pure Roll insert, slant neck. I think it's the copper, I believe it's the copper color that they came out with a few years ago. It was my putter primarily for probably all of 2023 and 2024, switching out a few here and there just to try them, but 35 inches, Super Stroke. It is the Pistol GTR 1.0, and it's seen better days. But once you get a grip like this, I don't know if you guys have watched Rory putt recently, but he did struggle a little bit at the Masters, almost cost him the Masters. But he has a worn-in grip, and he will not change it. Now that I said that, he'll probably change that. But anyway, copper color, Pure Roll insert on the face, and the slant neck, not a plumber's neck, slant neck, not a single bend. And I have really been putting well with this putter. Did get a cool head cover when I was on vacation once, thanks to Georgia, thanks Jekyll Island. And this technically came from St. Simons, but pretty cool head cover. Starting to get a little bit of wear on it, but anyway, put the putter X, Spider X back in the bag for the putter right now, and that may change. If I have one bad round with it, you never know, that may change. I thought about going back to my Good blade style putter, and I pulled it out of the building today, and the grip is in bad shape. So haven't had the Good blade very long. I bought it when they first came out. I think I bought the second edition because it was the stainless steel. I think they came out with the black first, but stainless steel, Good. And I do like this putter. It's a longer plumber's neck, and it has a single dot on top. Nice putter, 35 inches, black shaft. It is a little bit loud, like a little bit of tin can tink off of it, almost like a ping. But I pulled it out today, and it's just been, I've only had this in the bag for maybe 3 or 4 rounds, and it's just been sitting in the dark in my building, and this grip is almost shot, guys. So if you go to buy a putter off of Good, I don't know if you can see that, and it's got a big dry rot seam through it, some dry rotting on the front. Probably can see that one. Yeah, that's a good angle. But anyway, kind of disappointed in that. Probably a $300 putter. It's only been in the bag for 5 rounds. Been sitting in the building, which nothing else in the building is dry rotted. None of my other grips on none of my other clubs. So maybe just poor quality grip on Good's part. Not sure. And I'm sure they don't make these. They had some company make these, but still like the putter. I might try to get one of their Super Stroke grips and put on it, or find me like an old school Tiger Woods Ping putter grip and put on it. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed in the big dry rot seam going through the grip. Now you can still use it, and I could probably put some like conditioner on it and bring it back a little bit, but paid $300 for something. It's only been in the bag 3 or 4 rounds, never been dropped, never been hit against another club, and it's kind of dry rotting on you. Now this shaft is also starting to get some marks on it just from being taken in and out of the bag. I keep head cover on my putters at all times. I don't bang them against other clubs. And honestly, paid $300 for this putter, but it's probably closer to $150 putter. You're just paying for the good. And those guys are cool. They do cool stuff. But had to have one, and I do also have the Odyssey Jailbird good. But I feel like that's going to be a little better quality because it's coming from Odyssey and it just has good stamped on it. But anyway, might put this back in the bag later this year, but for right now, it's the TaylorMade Spider X. And I'm not surprised, but I'm happy with the way I'm putting. And just a little throwback into history. A buddy of mine gave me this wedge the other day. Ping I2. Blue dot. Just straight up wedge. Ping, I know, just puts wedge on there for their pitching wedge. But could you imagine? We are really spoiled, today's golfers. Look at this thing. Of course, it's seen better days, but what would people my age do if this was top of the line stuff? We couldn't make it. We're spoiled. Anyway, Ping is a cool brand. I don't know if you watched EAL's video on Ping or not, but that was a cool. If you get a chance, watch EAL random golf club video on the history of Ping. That was a cool video, and it makes you want to buy Ping clubs because they're a family-owned business. But I just think I would struggle even more than I do if this was top of the line back in the day for a pitching wedge. They didn't do ferrules, so they're just kind of steep angle right there, which is kind of unattractive. But anyway, yeah, still in good shape. Probably, I don't know, 30 plus years old. And he said next time I play golf with him, I got to use it. So I'm gonna put a new grip, maybe put a new grip on this thing and give it a shot. But that's the video for today, guys. Took out the Odyssey Jailbird putter out of the bag and switched back to the TaylorMade Spider X. So see you in the next one.